I just thought I would film this real quick. This is another Nomad. It looked like he had brake fluid, but I don't know why you'd have to fill your brake fluid that way. Maybe. Poor guy. I'm gonna have to go out and see if he needs help with anything. So, just thought I'd film that quick, and I'll be back to filming another clip or something. I gotta go see if I can help him. All right, that was Michael. I just met him, and he was putting brake fluid in. He said that he lost brakes last night.
Head west toward
And that, he said he lost brakes last night, and he checked his reservoir and it was empty. So he put more in there, and he's going to do a couple laps around the lot here to get his brakes working. He said he was pretty sure he's fine on his own, and I told him I was going to get running because I'm going to run over to the church, one of the churches here, and they'd given me help with $25 fuel card before, and I wanted to share a story with them about my friend that I went and spent the day with that really needed some moral support and help and stuff. And had they not given me that $25 fuel card, I don't know if I would have made it down there to them, you know. So it's kind of, the Lord works in just amazing ways. You know, the church had given me that $25 fuel card to help me. Then, like the next night, a friend of mine about 30 miles away, who I haven't heard from in 30 years, texted me out through Facebook out of the blue and asked me if I could please come see him, you know. And it was a dilemma for me because since I don't have income and just got a gas card to help me from the church, I told him in the text that my situation, and I don't know if I could make it there, but I tried to make something happen within the next couple of days. Well, after I quit texting with him, I thought about it, and it was like God just told me, nope, you go there right away tomorrow, you know, go see him. Because I could just tell, you know, he's crying out for help. He needed somebody to be there in a very tough time for him, and it was. He really, really needed somebody to be there. And, he was in rough shape. I'm so used to him being in good shape. But anyway, I'm glad I went, even though I didn't know what I was going to do to keep the extra gas in my tank. But I know I did the right thing. I'm still recording. Got to keep an eye on this camera. It keeps shutting off on me. Anyway, so that's where I'm going now. Is I'm going to the church in town here to see if who's there, so I can share that story with them. And my friend let me take a couple selfies of me and him together, and he was looking pretty rough, but I love that, man. He's another brother of mine. You know, he's biologically related to me. I told him over 30 years ago that when he lost his brother, that he always had another brother right here, and not to ever forget that. And if he ever needed me, to get a hold of me, and he did 30 years later. You know? So anyway, that's where I'm on my way to now. Back to Mike with his brakes out on his RV there. I got a feeling he's going to find a leak, is what I think, because that's what he's checking for now after he filled the reservoir. And I let him know, in case he didn't know about brakes, that because his brake reservoir went empty, he'd probably have air in the lines, you know. And because I was heading here, and he said he was pretty sure he was fine on his own, that I told him I'd be back later and see him in the lot and see if he needed help, and maybe I got tools he don't have or something or whatever. But so Michael was his name. I gotta remember that, because I think I might have said Mike, but he said Michael. I gotta remember that, because I like calling people by the name they prefer instead of changing their name. You know, I ask people that a lot. You know, if it's a Mike or a Michael, I ask them if they prefer Mike or Michael. You know. But anyway, so I don't like turning wrenches anymore. I know how to do it. I'm pretty smart all the way around mechanically and everything. So, gosh, I don't like wrenching on vehicles no more because I'm getting old and tired on my body. But if he needs help, I'll do it. You know, and that's what I got to do anyway. So, I thought I'd turn on the camera while I was on my way to the church here and talk to you. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Or give it a thumbs up to help it spread the video more. Oh, I hope my belt ain't squeaking. It's starting to squeak. Anyway. Oh, and that's something I didn't ask for anybody that's viewing it. Anybody that's viewing this, if you could say a prayer for me, that'd be greatly appreciated. All prayers are appreciated. Even though I don't know you, haven't met you, I'm praying for you. Even if you haven't found the video yet, whoever finds this video in the future that's having rough times or needs a prayer, Lord, you help that person out, please. I'd greatly appreciate it. And I greatly appreciate the people that are watching right now. I'm going to find out if anybody's here. I don't know. Well, sorry, my camera cut out, but I am here at the church. So I'm going to stop this recording and go in and see if anybody's there so I can tell them how they helped me. And we'll see you in the next clip. You hear the church bells? There's the church bell, I should say. I think that's pretty cool. I think it's rained more than 12 times, and it's noon. I wonder how many times it rings. Well, maybe because it's Veterans Day, it rings so many times for Veterans Day or something at noon. Because it was ringing before. Well, it was nice being in the church and thanking him. I didn't get to see the pastor, but I thanked the other lady there about the gas card deal and told her my story about how much that gas card helped me to go see my friend. And then when my last clip, somebody's calling me. That was another friend that I met in the parking lot there that was living in his van. But now that winter came, he's back in an apartment south of where I'm at, down in the cities. And he was just calling me to let me know that he might be coming up this way to visit his mom and grandma and be up here for a couple days, and so he'd call me back in a while to let me know when he's heading up here, and maybe we could meet up and say hi to each other. So, and I think he's talking about he wants to help me fill my propane tank, and that's wonderful. I appreciate it. I don't know what they're making there. Some type of rock footings for. Oh, solar panels. That's what you're putting in there. I bet you. I don't know if you can see that out the window, but that's what's going in there. I bet you is solar panels. Anyway, sorry, I got distracted there. Totally forgot I was recording. There's a lady sitting in her walker deal on the side of the road, watching them put in the solar panels, and I was waving over at her. And that totally sidetracked me and made me forget that I was filming. So here's another boring episode of riding with me. I don't know. I just got a big part of it is even if I don't have a whole lot to say, I feel like I got to just keep slapping this camera on me and so I get comfortable with the camera. You know, that's why a lot of these might be boring. Motorcycle. It's like 40 degrees out, 43 degrees out. He goes ripping by a motorcycle. Of course, I've ridden a motorcycle in 36 degrees. And that's why he's out. Get the sun out, and it's like motorcyclists are like, ooh, another day I can try to ride the motorcycle. Oh, I miss my motorcycle. Oh well, I'll get another one someday maybe. Unless good things happen, and I'll get my storage units caught up. I haven't lost them yet, but they're a couple months behind. And I'm not throwing in the towel on nothing. I keep applying for places. trying to get things done. But I've also let myself know that if I did lose my 2 storage units and stuff, that it's not the end of the world. As much as in the past that would have just devastated. It still is. It's not happy. It's still a bummer because I got like my motorcycle. I love my motorcycle. It's a nice motorcycle. But my Jeep that's in there, it's a 99. It's rusty and stuff. Even though I put a lot of money into the 4-wheel drive and new all-terrain tires and stuff, I'm okay with the Jeep going. You know, it runs good and everything. Got a lot of miles on it, but still blast through any winter around here with no problems. And but I got the camper, and the camper's my house, so I don't need the Jeep. So anyway, if I lose that and all the other stuff that's in there, I mean, I got a lot of nice stuff between both storage units. I don't know how much got cut out there, but I heard my camera beep, and then I looked over and it had stopped recording. Anyway, I was talking about if I lose my storage units, it's not the end of the world. I don't like that, of course, but it's all material stuff, and I really believe that the path I'm on right now, God's got me. I've met so many people, and since I've been on this journey that I know God wanted me to meet. Had I still been at my foundry job down south, there's no way I would have ever met these people and been able to help the people that I've helped, you know. I don't know if I talked about it in another video. I picked up this old man Doug in the rain one day, and that was shortly after I lost my job down at the foundry and was heading north. And that old guy, boy, I picked him up in pouring rain. He got in the camper, and he sounded kind of like Jimmy Stewart, if anybody knows who Jimmy Stewart is. And he was like, well, I went to help some people, and then it started raining. And so he was telling me his story about the day, and I picked him up and drove him, I don't know, maybe a couple miles or so to get him home. Say, right about maybe a mile and a half, 2 miles. And he was at 96, I think he said he was. I have to ask my friend that was with me, my friend Mandy. She might remember how old he said he was. She just thought he was, she called him a nugget. She said he was so cute, what a nugget, or something like that. But yeah, I wouldn't have been there to pick that guy up in the rain if all these things didn't happen, you know. And I pay attention to that. It's like the guy I just got off the phone with. I wouldn't have met him had my situation not changed. My friend that I went and seen the other day that asked me to please come see him. I wouldn't have been able to do that if my path hadn't changed, you know. Even though I'm in a tough spot and I was nervous about burning the fuel to go see him. Thing is had my path not changed, I would have still been working at the foundry, and I wouldn't have been able to make the time to be there for him. So it's all meant to be. I know it is. I just can't wait for the good stuff to start happening. Right? Good. It will. I know it will. And I'm glad I can laugh and joke even though things get stressful sometimes. So, and I'm glad I keep making myself turn on the camera and talk to it so I get more relaxed with it. I can tell when I'm editing and putting the clips together next to each other and stuff in the editing program. I can tell because I'll watch where the clips are meeting together to see how they jump from one clip to the next. And once in a while, I'll grab the little thing and make a crossfade so it'll fade. But mostly I've been just doing it quick and clapping them together because I got so much stuff going on. I don't want to spend too much time in editing because I got so many other things to do. Like the attorney that's trying to help me through legal aid for my unemployment. Oh, God bless him. He's gonna come up from the cities either Thursday or Friday to pick up all the files that I had mailed out from the hearing. You know, because of my situation, he's burning his fuel and his time to drive, 30 plus miles to come get the paperwork from me to help me. I mean, makes me feel good that there's still good people in life, that are helping people out. And I'm glad that I'm one of them that's getting to get some help, I don't know if he'll be able to get me my unemployment or not. I deserve it. I definitely deserve it. I put my life on the line for it, working in that foundry, and I shouldn't have been denied it. But that's a whole nother story. Anyway, my point is that here's this guy volunteering his legal services to come help me and do that. So Thursday or Friday, he's gonna call me and let me know which day or whatever, and then he's gonna come up here and meet me in Forest Lake by Walmart here, then so I can give him all the paperwork and the recording from the previous hearing and stuff. So that's why I say this, because I got too much stuff going on. So when I'm editing the videos, I'm trying to do that quick because I'm trying to use all my time the best way I can to get back on my feet and get going ahead in life again. I was doing really good when I was working at the Foundry. I'm making pretty good money then. Not super good, but better than normal, I guess. But I'll get there again. But while it's in transition, it can get pretty stressful. I'm going to kill the camera so I can head into Holiday here, the gas station, and see who's working and see if somebody's going to be working later, because sometimes they don't have people here to fill the propane, and I'm going to try to see if somebody's going to be here or not, because my friend that's coming up this way might help me fill my propane tank. So I'm hoping somebody's going to be here to be able to do that if he's able to help me. Anyway, we'll see you in the next clip. Thanks for watching. All right, hello everybody, or hello to you. I should turn this down. I love this song. This is one of my favorite songs. It's called Counting My Blessings by Matt Mayer. If you haven't heard it, I highly recommend it when listening to the lyrics. Before I got on the road here, I was really thinking hard about when people have doubt that God exists or that God is real, and for people that believe that or that are teeter-tottering on that belief and doubt, I guess all I can say is keep turning to God, keep seeking and trying to learn whatever way you're guided, whether it's reading the Bible and researching it for yourself, or going to a church by you, and you can even look online, but you can't always rely on everything online. You got to be able to decipher what's good information, what's not. Because online people put out all kinds of different stuff. So I guess that's where discernment comes in. But I promise you, man, God is so real. And for anybody that's watching this that has any inkling of doubt or wondering why things go certain ways or whatever, just the best thing you can do is try to get closer to God. Try to learn it all. Because the more you try to learn it, the more you understand it. And the more you'll start hearing it, and the more you'll start. Sorry about that. If that came up, I don't know. But I don't know why I'm talking about this, but I feel like I'm supposed to, or something. I just gotta say, try to get as close as you can to God. The more you research it, or I remember when I was a kid, because I was always fascinated by some of the different miraculous things God has done in the Bible that it talks about. And when Moses split the Red Sea, I could swear that when I was a kid, don't quote me, okay, because maybe I dreamed it when I was a kid, I don't know, but I thought it was real. I thought that some scientists had found some fault lines in the Red Sea. I don't know, that's probably in the 70s when I heard this. I heard it or dreamed it, but I'm pretty sure it was in the 70s that these scientists were talking about these fault lines in the Red Sea. And I'm not sure, but I think their opinion was that trying to disprove God that there happened to be that there could have been an earthquake there, and if the land split, you know, the sea could have been dumping into the fissures or fractures, whatever you call it, and that would have allowed them a path across the bedrock to cross the sea. You know, so if they were using that to try to use science to disprove the Bible or that, to me, it's like, well, I don't care if there's a fault line there. God put it there. God made that earthquake happen at that time. You know, so that's just something else that just popped into my mind. I don't know, but anyway, I got to pay attention to going down this big hill here. So I guess I could leave it filming. I was going to stop filming at the moment, but I'll leave it filming because I can always edit out. I should turn down this a little bit more. I wonder if I should turn this thing around. Ooh. I don't know how it's going to come out. It's going to have that little globe thing in the way, but just so you can all see the view down here. Isn't that pretty? Isn't this beautiful? Maybe I should turn it back a little bit. I don't know how focus is going to be because I got that thing in the dash there. Pretty country though. The river valley down there. I don't know if you can see how well you can see that. Hopefully it's peeking through the camera. Oh, it looks like actually I can see the paddleboard boat down there. I think that's what that was. Okay. Anyway, I have just boring video footage going down the road, so I'm gonna have to edit some of this out.
For the day of trouble, keep me safe in his knowledge, he'll keep you safe in his dwelling. In the day of trouble, he'll hide you in the shelter of his sacred tent and set you high upon a rock. You know, you take a hike and you go to the mountain, we were in mountain waters, we were going to fall, we climbed up the mountain.
I see it crossing the wall of that building.
Waters, and they look so different from the rock. Let them be a metaphor for your
Well, I think I got some okay footage of the river valley on the way down the hill. Hopefully I did. I guess I'll quit filming for the moment and pay attention to going up the hill.